Hi, I'm Tara from Empowering Motherhood, and welcome to this video about the fifth secret to childbirth. Now, the fifth secret to childbirth, and probably one of the absolute most important, is breathing and relaxation. So one of the ways in which our hormones work for labor is that we need the more relaxed we are, the more calm we are, the more we can switch off our thinking mind, the more our primal body can take over and our primal brain, and we get more labor hormones for an easier, safer, less painful labor overall. If you want to do a little bit more research on this, you can look up Dr. Sarah Buckley. She's a doctor and a home birth advocate, and she's done a lot of research. This is her real area of passion, is hormones in labor. But from our perspective today, the most important thing that we can do to support the hormones is we need to create a safe and secure environment. But we can also work with our breathing, and yoga breathing is one of the absolute most effective ways of doing this. So often we breathe up in our chest, quite high in our chest, when we're busy, when we're rushed, when we're thinking, when we're switched on, or any sort of worry or anxiety. We're all up here. And this is sort of switching on our frontal brain, our thinking brain. When we start taking a deeper breath, deep into the lungs, there's receptors there. We actually create a relaxation response in the body that helps to switch off that sort of fight or flight response and bring us back into the primal part of our brain, and we actually release more labor hormones that way. So what we want to do is, in yoga, prenatal yoga, we practice the breathing every week. We need to release our rib cage. So often from breathing up here and being busy, we're tight in the bottom of our rib cage and our diaphragm. So we do quite a few things to release the rib cage to make breathing easier. The other key is actually breathing in through your nose. So if you find that you breathe through your mouth, often it can be postural and just a habit that you've got. So just checking in on that and noticing it. So what you want to do is breathe in through your nose. You'll notice it comes deep into the lungs, and then a long, slow breath out through your nose or your mouth. And allowing that out breath to just take its time to finish. Often we're shortening the out breath and not letting it really take its time. So it's a deep breath in through the nose, long, slow breath out, and letting that out breath really take its time until the in-breath, till the body draws the next in-breath all on its own. Now this does take practice. I have recorded some breathing for you so that you can practice with it. Or if you're coming along to prenatal yoga, as I said, we practice this every session. And it is one of the most effective tools that you can have for yourself in labor. Many women report that labor becomes easier. You become more focused inward, and also that the pain goes down. So the deeper they breathe, the more they focused on their breathing, the more pain relief they got. And ideally what we want to do is get through our whole labor without ever getting to a place where we're absolutely not coping and we sort of hold up the white flag to surrender and want out. Now, if you do get to that point, it's absolutely okay, knowing you've done your best. But what we're aiming to do is to have the easiest, safest possible birth for you and the baby. And if you can use your breathing, many women will say it's the most effective tool that they took into their birth with them. So we want to just remember that being calm and relaxed is something that we need to be in labor. We also need to be centered and focused, gently focused inward, letting go of any distractions around us. And that's where our support people come in to hold that space for us. So practicing the breathing is really important. It's a deep yoga breathing, deep breath in through the nose, long, slow breath out. It's calming. It's restorative, it keeps you focused, and it really facilitates the hormones of labor for you to have a safer and easier and less painful labor. So again, if you've got any questions on this, please shoot them through to me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.